Hi there, friends. Welcome back. Our sight word of the day is your. Now, we are going to need some supplies for this lesson, this activity. So, I want you to make sure that you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper and a marker, something to write with. And then you're also going to need magnetic letters or letter tiles for the word your. So you'll need Y-O-U-R in magnetic letters or letter tiles, or if you don't have either of those, that's fine. Then you need a piece of paper and a marker to make your own. So before you get your supplies, I want you to push pause on the video, go get your supplies, and then come back and push play, and we'll continue with the video. All right, now I am going to make these letter tiles, okay? I'm going to write the word your on this piece of paper. I'm going to do it, make the letters neatly and big and a little bit spaced out because, not huge spaces, just a little, because I'm going to cut them apart or tear them apart. Okay. Y-O-U-R. Now, I'm going to do something that I did not do last time, but I want you to do it because this will help us later. I want you to underline the word, the letters, okay? And I'll tell you why in a minute. I'll show you why. Okay, now, if you have scissors, you're going to cut these letters apart. If you don't, tear, but tear slowly and carefully, okay? If you tear quickly, it's easier to tear where you don't want to tear. So tear it slowly and carefully. Then tear your letters apart. Ooh, I almost cut it into the O. Okay, there we go. Now, the reason for underlining the words is so that when we have the letters apart like this and we mix them up, if they get turned around, when we go to mix up, if they get turned around, then you will know when they're the right way if the line is on the bottom of the letter. See R over here? The R is upside down because the line's on the top. Turn it around. See? Now it is the right way. And over here, oh, look at this. The U especially is important that we turn that over because what does that look like when it's upside down? Yeah, the U looks like an N when it's upside down. So we have to make sure that they're all facing the right way. Make sure that all the letters are sitting on the line. Okay, now, for the first time that we do this, I want you to look. I want you to be able to look, all right? And I want you to, since we mixed it up, we're going to fix it now. And the reason I want you to look is so that you get it right, okay? All right, does it match? Y-O-U-R, Y-O-U-R, your. Okay, so I matched it. Now I'm going to cover it up because I got it correct the first time. Now I'm going to cover it up. However, use whatever you want to cover it up. I'm going to use a few sheets of paper because remember I tried using one. It wasn't enough. Okay, now I'm going to mix it up and then fix it. Remember, mix it and fix it. Mix and fix. Make sure they're all sitting on the lines. Okay. Now, I got a pretty good look at the word your before I covered it up. And I remember it had an R at the end. So I'll put the R at the end. Then I remember it started like y, and I know that's why. So maybe I'm done. you know what though? That looks funny to my brain. It doesn't look right. So I'm going to switch these and see if that looks better to me. You know what? I think that does look right. It looks right. I'm going to look at it. And then peek. It is. Y-O-U-R. Y-O-U-R. I got it right. Now I'm going to cover it and mix and fix one more time because I know that I got it right, but I didn't feel super confident. Like I didn't know that for sure. I had to think about it some. I want you to practice these words as much as you need to make sure that it's really in your head so that you really know it. Like you're totally sure. If you're not sure, then practice it again. You can do it as many times as you need to. Oops, I didn't mix that up. There you go. Whoa, now I got the words, the letters all. Okay, let me get them the right way so that I mixed too hard. Okay, now that's definitely not right. Okay, I remember why I was at the beginning. Then that looks better. Y-O-U-R. Yeah, that looks right. Hey, I got it. Y-O-U-R, Y-O-U-R. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to do it one more time and see if I can do it quick. Okay? Because now it's pretty much in my head, but I want to do it fast. Mix it up. Okay. Oops, no, it doesn't go there. Yeah, got it pretty quick, huh? See if I'm right. Y-O-U-R. Good job. Your. Okay. Now, as I said, when you're studying or learning, practicing your sight words, you can do this as many times as you need to, okay? This is for you, whatever you need to. If you need to do it more than I did, that's fine, okay? If you need to do it less, that's fine too. This is up to you, okay? Clean that off. I'm going to get out my marker because I want to make a sentence now. Now, I would like for you, if you can, to think of a different sentence, okay? And remember, we're going to worry about all the things that a sentence needs. We're not going to worry about extra spelling. We're going to make sure that we spell this correctly, but we're not going to worry about extra spelling. If we're spelling what we hear, then that is good. That's a good thing, okay? But we're not going to worry about spelling everything correctly. We're going to worry about things that a sentence needs. Capital letter at the beginning, neat handwriting with the spaces and the words, and a period or a question mark, some sort of end mark at the end. And the word your needs to be spelled correctly because that is our sight word for the week. Okay? All right, now we are going to write a sentence together. Let me think of a sentence. I've got one. Please wash your hands. Please wash your hands. That's 4 words. I'm going to make 4 lines. Please wash your, I'll put a star there for your, hands. See, I ran out of room. I just finished it on the next line, and that's fine. Please wash your hands. Okay. I'm going to write please with a capital P. I know the capital P needs to go at the front because it's the beginning of the of the sentence. Please wash sh. Please wash your, if I don't know how to spell it, I can peek. We want to make sure we spell it right. Please wash your hands. We're going to stretch this out just like we did everything else. And hands. Good. Please wash your hands. And then we definitely need an ending mark. And that one I put a period because it was a statement. It's saying something. It's not a question. A question would need a question mark. Okay. Please wash your hands. Good job. Now I want you to go back to a family member and tell them that you learned the new word, your, spell it for them. And then I want you to read your sentence to them. And to make sure that you point out that you used a capital letter in good spaces, and you spelled your correctly, and you used an end mark. Those are all important things for when you're writing the sentence.